Ancient Elamites, a complete biography. The Elamite people are among the oldest known civilizations in history, emerging in the western regions of Iran as early as 4000 BC, with their society flourishing during the second millennium BC. While they had a significant impact on neighboring Mesopotamian cultures such as the Sumerians, Babylonians, and Assyrians, little is known about the Elamites themselves. This lack of knowledge can be attributed to several factors, including the destruction of many Elamite cities by Alexander the Great, who razed them to the ground in his conquest of the region. However, excavations at Choka Zanbil in the 1960s have begun to shed light on this ancient civilization. In today's video, we will delve into the fascinating world of the Elamites, exploring their origins, societal structure, religion, arts and culture, military strength, trade and economy, as well as their ultimate fate. Join us on this journey through time as we uncover the secrets of one of history's most enigmatic civilizations. Origins and early history. The Elamites were an ancient people who lived in the southwestern region of Iran, known today as Elam. Their history can be traced back to the 4th millennium BC, where they established one of the earliest known civilizations in Mesopotamia. The Elamite language is believed to be one of the oldest in the region, predating even Sumerian. Despite this, very little is known about their origins and early history, due to a lack of written records. Much of what we know comes from archaeological findings and later Mesopotamian texts that mention the Elamites. According to Sargon of Akkad, one of the earliest Mesopotamian kings, he defeated 12 cities belonging to the Elam. This suggests that the Elamites were already living in organized city-states by the 24th century BC. One of the most important early Elamite sites is Choka Zanbil, located in the Khuzestan province of Iran. Excavations here have revealed a massive fortification wall surrounding a citadel that was once home to a powerful Elamite dynasty. The site dates back to the 13th century BC, but the dynasty's influence likely extended much further. Society and culture. The Elamite civilization reached its peak during the 2nd millennium BC, when it encompassed parts of modern-day Iran, Iraq, and Turkey. At its core was a hierarchical society with a king at the top, followed by a royal court and nobility. Below them were free commoners who engaged in agriculture, trade, and crafts, as well as slaves who were often prisoners of war. The Elamites kept detailed records of their history and accomplishments, but unfortunately, most of these texts were written in cuneiform, making them difficult to decipher. As a result, our understanding of their society and culture remains limited. However, we do know that the Elamites worshipped a supreme god named Humban, who is associated with the sky and thunder. Other deities in their pantheon included the goddess of water and fertility, Holdi, and the god of wisdom and writing, Tehran. Religion played a significant role in the lives of the Elamites, who built impressive temples and shrines to honor their gods. These religious structures were often monumental in size and featured intricate carvings and decorations. Arts and architecture. The Elamites were skilled craftsmen who excelled in various artistic pursuits, including metalwork, stone carving, and cylinder seal engraving. Their metalwork was particularly renowned, with gold and silver items being highly prized possessions. The Elamites also produced beautiful textiles, pottery, and jewelry. In addition to their religious structures, the Elamites built impressive palaces and administrative buildings for the royal court and elite members of society. These structures were made from mud brick and featured spacious courtyards, high walls, and decorated interiors. The Choka Zanbil site offers a glimpse into the grandeur of Elamite architecture. Military strength. The Elamites were known as fierce warriors who frequently went to war with their Mesopotamian neighbors, including the Sumerians, Babylonians, and Assyrians. They possessed a strong military force consisting of infantry, cavalry, and chariots. The Elamite army was well equipped with weapons such as swords, bows and arrows, spears and shields. The kingdom's strategic location near the mountains provided natural defenses, making it difficult for enemies to invade. The Elamites also built strong alliances with other regional powers, which helped to ensure their dominance in the area. Trade and economy. The Elamites had a thriving economy based on agriculture, trade, and crafts. The fertile lands of the lower Zagros Mountains provided ample opportunities for farming, while the kingdom's access to trade routes facilitated the exchange of goods with other civilizations. The Elamites specialized in producing textiles, pottery, metalwork, and jewelry, which were highly sought after in Mesopotamia. They also had extensive networks of merchants and traders who traveled throughout the region and beyond to sell their wares. The Elamite kingdom's wealth and prosperity can be gauged by the impressive treasures found in their tombs and temples, which include gold artifacts, precious stones, and valuable metals. Decline and legacy. The Elamite civilization began to decline in the 6th century BC with the rise of the Achaemenid Empire. Although the empire initially tolerated the local customs and beliefs of the Elamites, it eventually suppressed them. In 539 BC, Cyrus the Great conquered Elam and incorporated it into his empire. Despite this, the Elamites continued to maintain a distinct cultural identity until the Islamic conquests in the 7th century CE. Today, the legacy of the Elamites lives on through their descendants, the Bakhtiari people, who still inhabit the region of Elam in Iran. The Bakhtiari people have preserved many of the ancient traditions, customs, and beliefs of the Elamites, ensuring that their rich cultural heritage has survived for thousands of years. The fate of ancient Elam. The ancient Elamite civilization, known for its rich culture and strategic location in southwestern Iran, ultimately met a tragic end. While the civilization had enjoyed periods of prosperity and power, several factors contributed to its demise. One of the most significant was the rise of neighboring empires, such as the Median, Babylonian, and Persian empires, which gradually expanded their influence into Elamite territory. As these empires grew in power, they exerted control over Elam, suppressing its local rulers and exploiting its resources. Another contributing factor was the changing political dynamics of the region. As different empires rose and fell, Elam found itself caught in the crossfire of their ambitions, forced to form alliances and pay tribute to stay afloat. Moreover, internal conflicts and instability within Elam may have weakened its overall strength and ability to resist outside forces. One of the most dramatic episodes in the late history of ancient Elam occurred when the Assyrian king Ashurbanipal invaded the region in 647 BC. He plundered and destroyed several Elamite cities, including the once great city of Anshan, considered to be the capital of Elam. It was during this invasion that many historical records and cultural artifacts were lost, leaving us with limited knowledge of the civilization today. Despite the efforts of explorers and archaeologists to uncover the secrets of ancient Elam, much of its history remains shrouded in mystery. Nevertheless, the legacy of the Elamites lives on through the archaeological sites, artifacts, and the people who trace their roots back to this ancient civilization. Exploring the mysteries of ancient Elam. While the ancient Elamites left behind a rich cultural legacy, there are still many unanswered questions regarding their civilization. One ongoing effort is the decipherment of the Elamite language, which continues to elude scholars despite its ancient origins. Deciphering the language could unlock new insights into Elamite history, culture, and society. Another area of exploration is the study of Elamite religion and mythology. As an important polytheistic center in ancient Mesopotamia, the Elamites worshipped a pantheon of deities that may have influenced neighboring religions. Further research into their religious practices and beliefs could shed light on the spiritual landscape of the ancient Near East. The exploration of ancient Elam continues to captivate researchers and enthusiasts alike. With each new discovery, we gain a deeper appreciation for the complexity and sophistication of this ancient civilization. While many mysteries remain, the ongoing efforts to unravel the secrets of ancient Elam promise to reveal even more fascinating insights into this enigmatic culture in the years to come. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the ancient world. We've explored the origins, society, culture, military strength, trade and economy, and the ultimate fate of this fascinating civilization. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe, so you never miss out on our latest adventures through time. Until next time, keep learning and stay curious.